Warning, 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 warning. This is a emergency broadcast. Code Red, Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's 278 episode. Now we have a special guest, myself, on the line to test this line out.
Uncle's on the phone.
Listening. Hey, it's my Howard sidekick. Calm down. So get on the calling line and answer to me. Hello?
Yeah, we're doing things a bit different this week.
What are you doing?
Yeah, this is exciting because Uncle is calling into his own show. I'm live in Landers, so I'm out here in Landers. Uncle is in Riverside. So in two different spots.
I'm in Riverside, and I'm testing this this phone out to see how good it is, really, and it sounds pretty good.
It's working. This is working. Yeah.
It's working. So I just said, well, you go there, and I'll stay here, and I'll call in, and I'm called in, and boom. All right, it's nice and clear.
So, Uncle,
Uncle,
to give you the big update about international listeners, because I know you always want to know about this, tonight we have Canada, Argentina, and an unusual one, the Netherlands, who was started listening during Aaron's hour and has stuck with us now. So we have a listener in the Netherlands.
I know Jimmy was on the call. I know he had one.
Oh no, he had three altogether. He had three during his hour.
Three total?
Three callers, yes.
But this is an important question. Yeah, Creative Accents was actually asking Uncle, when you call into your own show, how many calls does that count for when you're calling into your own show?
That's a very good question. I counted one for myself.
Okay, so you are one. That's good. All right.
Okay,
You're
so Uncle
catch up already.
Uncle is caller number one to his own show. Okay, gotcha.
So why not?
No,
wait a second.
I'm not arguing. I'm just making sure I'm clear. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just trying to keep it straight, Uncle. You're the boss here. I'm just, I'm just working for you.
I mean, well, just that. I wanted to test this tonight just to see how it worked.
Right.
Because I had to get it off of him, the number, and I wanted to figure how it works. So this is a test that I wanted to see.
Well, this is what everybody else... Yeah, Uncle, this is what everybody else has to do when they want to join the show, right? So what is it like calling in? Do you like the little announcement when you call in? Because you got to do that this time.
Yeah, I sort of like it. I sort of like this idea. I mean, the calling.
Okay.
I mean, I like to hear other people as myself calling to tell these people it's a comedy show hour. Hello?
It's good to know. Yeah, it's good. You gotta let them know what's going on here. It's the comedy show.
I did this. I do the comedy show now, and I just wanted to see how this worked tonight, because his wife was saying, make sure it calls in, and I said, it's 10 minutes till. And so what I do, I go 10 minutes before my show on, but don't disturb his show. So to make it easier, so I know I catch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, last hour we also had a request for a sticker, an Uncle sticker, right? What is it? Cooley wants one for one of the cars.
Cooley needs one.
Cooley needs one.
Side by side.
Okay, so.
Well, you know what to do, sidekick.
So he needs one. Well, he knows what to do, but Uncle, I gotta tell you, I'm starting to feel a little unloved here because, I've been asking for cards now for months and I haven't gotten no cards.
That too. That too. I want to find it when we get back here. I want to find where are these cards. I'm going to send them out myself.
Okay, because I'm not getting them. Sidekick is not doing his job here. He should have sent me cards by now.
Hey.
I can hand the cards off to you, Uncle. I can.
Yeah, I can get the cards, but I want you to. I mean, how do we get out to the mailbox the cards? Your address. Can you do the address thing? That's all I need you to do. Do the address thing. And let me throw them out to the mailbox. I'll do that if I can get a ride somewhere. Go to the mailbox. Because right now we have a problem in our mailbox. People are ripping it off left and right. I'm not been able to get it. Nothing on this mailbox.
Are people stealing your mail or are they stealing your mailbox?
They're tearing it out. They're tearing it up that they're not been able to come deliver the mail.
Oh, wait a minute.
I haven't been able to get to the mailbox unless I get a mail something out. I mean, so this is our problem. This is my problem.
Oh.
So that's the problem you might be holding up on. I'm holding up on.
Okay.
That is.
But Aaron, you didn't tell me. Yeah, Aaron, you didn't tell me somebody's stealing your mailbox, ripping the mailbox out of the ground.
Yeah, it's one of those neighborhood cluster box things, and those are trouble because in our neighborhood they do get stolen. People like chop them right off the ground.
Wait a minute, a whole box, like a whole bank, like 10, 12 boxes all together. They take that whole big thing.
Yes,
there's a key. So what they have to do is fix the outside key and the inside key, but the outside key to let the mail person put the key in. But the problem is the key on the outside is ripped out. They haven't come to fix it.
Oh boy!
And that's what the holdup is, Chuck. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's the holdup.
Well, I've lived in a lot of places. I think this is I've lived in a lot of places.
I meant to tell you last week.
I didn't know this. Because I've lived in a lot of places with these group mailboxes, right? And, I know the postman has one big key, usually opens either the whole front or the whole back, depending on where the box is. And then they can put the mail in each slot, and then they close it back up, and then everybody has their own, key to their own section. But if people are stealing them or whatever.
We do have our own key.
Yeah.
They do.
We have our own key.
They either rip it open from the front or sometimes they just cut it off from the bottom, the post.
Why are people? What is so valuable in your mailboxes there in your neighborhood that people are stealing the whole bank of boxes for like the block? I mean, what is going on there, Aaron?
I don't know, but this is getting to be a more common crime. I'm thinking it's identity theft is what people are doing. I don't know.
Identity?
It doesn't seem worth it because it's a federal offense.
Yeah, Uncle, what do you think? Why are people stealing the mailbox?
I think whoever's doing it, the cops should get on the ball and find out who the heck is doing this. Because I just was over there to see a couple of weeks ago, the inside lock was fixed. And just the couple of weekends ago, a week, that his son said, "Hey, Uncle, the inside lock is broken." So I had to go out down there to see, and just pull it, and it came out. Somebody's ripped that out. So that whole thing has to be fixed.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't imagine what what inspires people to do it. It does not seem worth it, but it's, again, I think it's a rising thing. The boxes all over get stolen, I believe. So I'm not sure what the motivation is.
I
exactly.
have not heard about it.
The mailman is coming around. He's doing everybody else's boxes. No problem. But us, for some reason, I don't know. For us, we don't get the mail.
Yeah, we got problems.
Going across the street, and whoever else is on this line besides us, and our neighbor, and probably the neighbor over on the left and the right, we are not getting our mail because of that problem. And that's probably the reason why I'm afraid of doing that. We have to send your cards out by the mailbox to the mailman, to the mail office. And that's probably the holdup there, Chuck. Sorry to tell you. I meant to tell you last week. Okay.
Oh, we're getting a call. Very good. Yeah, we're getting another call, Uncles. This is good.
Hello, who's on the line?
So
where are you from? Yes, hello?
Jimmy James, caller number 2.
Jimmy James. All right, what's up?
I knew you were last week. What have you been up to? I'm trying to test, too, on this call-in. It's very good. So, what do you think
about these mailbox thieves? What?
Yeah.
What? More than once?
Oh, yeah, they go through it. Boom. I'm telling you, all they do is just come in, say hello, mailbox, and go. They don't drop no mail. Until that gets fixed, they're not going to drop mail. It looks like that. Either we have to go to the mailbox office to get the mail until that's fixed.
Yeah.
That's how that's what they're saying.
Creative Accidents is dropping. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's something else. It's a ping pong robot link. I was thinking maybe it was a mail theft link, but Creative Accidents is dropping links into the chat here.
Who's on the chat? In the chat room? Hey, Eddie.
No one picked that up on video.
Is Eddie in the chat room? Hey, Chapman. Hey, Eddie. You calling? Hello?
Who's in the Ocelli chat? I don't think Ed is there. We got Christy Aphrodite in the Ocelli chat. We've got Creative Accidents in the Twitch chat. And then other than that, I don't see anybody else in the chat at the moment. So we'll see. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, Jimmy, what were you saying?
What were you saying, Jimmy? Hello, Jimmy?
Oh, I was just surprised that there wasn't any video coverage of the theft with all the cameras every single place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I almost, with some of your colorful neighbors, it could be the FBI just.
I don't know. I don't think Aaron lives
trying to make it less obvious.
Yeah, but I don't think Aaron and Uncle live in a neighborhood where it's all that colorful. I don't think they live in a bad neighborhood. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, do you guys live in kind of a rough neighborhood?
It isn't a bit.
We are not in a bad neighborhood. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Down the road, like.
It's a normal.
Yeah,
no, but it's a. I got you, but it's a normal kind of. It's like a. I think it's like a normal middle class kind of suburb in California. It's not like it's not like a rough city or adjacent to a rough city or anything, Jimmy.
Oh, I was thinking this was out in Landers. I mean, Landers, it almost made sense. I was like, yeah, it's probably the FBI stealing it.
No, Landers.
Well,
no, it's not
that's
Landers.
Landers is another story. We actually had our mailbox broken into here as well. I had to deal with that. That's a whole separate thing. But yeah, our mail is getting tampered with everywhere we go, essentially.
So they're targeting you.
Bad.
They're targeting you. Are you on a list, Aaron?
I guess.
Are you on a list?
I don't know.
See, what's weird here is that Aaron used to work for the post office. I would figure that he might have
that's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Why are you boys doing this? And it's saying, hey, your brother is getting ripped off. I used to work with you.
Well, yeah. It's, trying to get retribution.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, mail theft appears to be up to me because, everywhere I go, it happens. It's a matter if we're out at Landers, we have like a box our own box on the road here, or if it's a cluster box in Riverside.
Statistically speaking, though, Aaron, outside of porch pirates, maybe mail theft is up statistically with you. Because I'm telling you, I don't think this is like a widespread problem, except, people stealing Amazon packages and stuff off of porches, porch pirates. But I haven't heard a lot about mail theft in other places. I mean, maybe somebody can correct me and it's a new trend, but is there something you're doing, Aaron? Are you attracting attention? Are you that famous now? Is Uncle that famous that people want to steal the mailbox so they go to the trouble of stealing a whole bank of them? I mean, that's...
all they want is money, and whatever's in the mailbox.
I mean, I lived on the Lower East Side, right? I lived on the Lower East Side of New York, right next to Alphabet City, at the height of dope season, and nobody was stealing our cluster box. I lived, in rough cities in New Jersey, Asbury Park before gentrification, in the part of in the part of Asbury Park where the cops didn't even go. And I never saw a cluster mailbox stolen. I'm just saying, you're in a suburban California neighborhood and mailbox.
I take that back. Wait a minute. There was a mailbox stolen up the street, but what they had to do, they had to pay the people to move the mailbox in their Circle Street.
So that'd be more visible. Was that the idea, Uncle? They wanted a better spot,
right? For the better spot. They could do that, but the point we would the street here would have to pay for that to move it. Let's say it's on the corner now, right? Say if everybody agreed to pay the mail people to move the box in, we'd all have to pay it. It's something like that. That's what I understand.
The neighborhood has to pay the post office for the service of moving the box around and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right before
that's what happened on one of the streets here.
Well, I know about that collective payment thing. I know about that collective payment thing because right before you started broadcasting with me, I lost my address. Now, let me explain real quick because it's relevant to this. We had one of those collective mailboxes, and I was living in a trailer park just before you and I got started broadcasting. And actually, when we started broadcasting, I was still living in that same trailer park, but in a different section, right? But when one spot where I lived, they had a collective box like that, and there was so much trouble with it. Not that the mailbox was being stolen, but again, I live in a city where it's a little rough. There was so much trouble with the mailbox that they wanted every resident to kick in to pay, and because they couldn't get that agreement, they took away all the mailboxes, and then they said, well, you just don't have a mailing address anymore. And then you would have to go to the post office and pay for your own P.O. box. And that was the only way to have a mailing address over there.
Now that's another question. I was Sidekick there. He has a small mailbox key. Now, and that would be something. But I tell you, that little small mailbox key would be broken. Would be a problem because it's too small. So the mail that they get here, it's not worth it. unless they make them bigger. They have to make them bigger than the post office.
Yeah. We can't be using that little mailbox for all the mail at the house, probably. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just know that, our mail is getting stolen a lot. We got problems with it.
That's weird.
For us, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's an issue out here.
I know that about down 1 block down from here, there was that one mailbox, and they were going into that one. But like I said, they got together and they moved it, and it was just down the block here, 1 block down, that they did that on. So it wasn't ours at the time, but now they're playing with ours, and we're not moving it, and you see what's happening.
Yeah, they're messing with us. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'm adding a caller via Skype, just so you know.
Oh, cool. We got a Skype caller here, Uncle. Skype caller.
Okay, who's on the line?
Hello, caller.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. All right. We do hear you, Robin. What's up, man?
Greetings, this is Robin
Robbie. Hey, I'm on the call too, Robbie.
I've come to learn that, Uncle. That's cool. It's a you're beaming in.
I'm called in. I'm busy.
Well, I got a few insights about your mail problem here.
Okay, let us know what's going on.
Well, what's the plan?
You guys have probably over the years learned about Scientology and what they do to people who leave the religion, right?
Yeah.
Uncle, are you familiar?
Yeah, they talk about this religion. Now, what that have to do with the mailbox?
Well, what you may not be informed with, Uncle, is the USPS is a registered religion. And and if you leave the religion, it's renowned that they will gang stalk you. They'll mess with your mail. They'll put weird things in your mail. And so I think that's what's going on. Is Aaron left. He didn't praise the right people on his way out. And so now he's persona non grata, and they've just been causing all sorts of havoc with the mail.
You know, another crazy idea. Another crazy idea, Uncle. 1 second, Uncle. Another crazy idea I just had. Just you can answer them all. Is you've got an ex-wife, don't you? You know, sometimes ex-wives do crazy stuff to their ex's mail.
They don't know my. She don't know my address now.
Okay, it was just a thought.
You know how long it's been? You know how long it's been since she's been gone?
No.
You don't even know. I don't know if you even know I'm in Florida.
Okay, no, it was just a guess. But okay, so go back to what Robin was saying now. Sorry.
I was saying, Robin was saying about religion. Now, what does religion have to do with mail? And it's following and to follow along what he was talking about, Sidekick leaving his friends and don't know what he was doing. You don't have to blame that on me. He's got to blame it on his family, saying, "Where's my mail? Where's my mail?" Well, let him go find out. We tell his Sidekick to go find out because he worked for them. That's what I say.
He might have to make a couple calls and grovel to the right people to make that.
I don't know. Aaron, that'll never work. Clearly, you need to go undercover.
Undercover.
Right.
Aaron, do you still have your uniform?
I have shorts. I got rid of the shirt.
Oh, that's too bad.
I do have the pair of shorts for what that's worth.
That's too bad because you could send Uncle in undercover. That would be even better. Which, by the way, I want to welcome our listeners in Australia. Apparently, East Brighton in Australia, which I've never seen before, is also has joined the Uncle Show, and listenership has gone up, has doubled since Uncle's Hour started on the Ocelli stream.
Ooh.
So anyway,
see, I told you mine goes up when it goes. I'm
you
not
did it.
even there talking. It's my own phone call, and they still come up.
there you go.
Hey, sidekick.
And now you're
You gotta
tied.
It works.
And now you're tied. You got 3 callers for your hour too.
Tied with who? Who am I tied? Oh, with him.
With
With
Sidekick,
me.
yeah.
Me, Uncle.
Oh, you. You know what to say.
Well, he had 3.
I'm
You
gonna,
got
I'm
3.
telling you. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just wait on Cooley. Come on, Cooley. Come on, Eddie. Hello.
Oh, I see. I see Sally Doll in the YouTube chat. Also, earlier was Count Pupper, so hello. So we got a few people in the chat there. So yeah, we're getting people in the chat. We're getting people. A lot of listeners, Uncle.
Yeah, I knew Count Pupper was listening because I saw New Jersey pop up on the stream as well. 2 listeners in New Jersey, by the way. Thank you. And we are also.
I got a question. Can I ask you a question, Aaron?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Go ahead.
Are you wearing? Is this a Landers thing where people wear capes, or do you have like a towel over your back or something?
I'm wearing a towel just because it's kind of chilly. And yeah, I don't really care what I look like because I'm in the desert and I'm crazy, man. I do what I want.
Out there now?
It's a little cool out here, Uncle. Yeah, a little cool. Yeah.
I could see you. I could see you dancing in the wind with your towel, kind of like in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas when he's on the beach with the mescaline. He's got the American flag.
Yep, we could do that.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Robin.
Yep.
I got them. They're all set in there with the heavy stuff. I've done my work, so they got all that stuff ready to go for the heavy stuff. The heavy stuff's in there. So
You did all the heavy work?
all they're doing,
He
all
did
they're
heavy
doing
lifting, literally.
Doing the odds and ends. Doing odds and ends, whatever they have to do.
Well, you know, you got to get the Olympic.
There's my break. There's my break. I got a call. Hold on there.
Get it?
Yeah, go to the call.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Caller,
Hello?
you're on.
Hey, Uncle, how you doing?
You just broke the tie, ain't you? What you
Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's what I figured I'd do. Yuletides and Dancer and Dancer and Dasher and whoever else. I was just wondering, have you ever done mescaline before? And did the missus?
No. Not that I know of.
That's very good.
No, he had.
Well, congratulations on the time slot move, Uncle. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, this time slot move, I can explain why, unless you want to know.
Absolutely.
What happened was I changed it to Sunday because he has problems, can't get right set on a Friday, and because his work, it gets time heavy. So he can't sort of get it going. Unless he does it ahead of time, but you know how that is.
Yeah,
this works out better.
It's a hard knock life, you know.
Hey, Aaron, did you even give out the?
You guys sound like more energized too.
Did you?
That's the reason.
Did you even give out the phone number this hour, Aaron? I don't remember.
I've been on video. There's the graphic, but I don't remember saying it. The call-in number is 319-527-5016. But I don't think I have before now. No.
Oh, okay.
They're calling nonetheless.
That's what I said. I know you did say it. You weren't saying it. But no, you didn't.
Hey, Uncle, where are you broadcasting from? Where's Uncle broadcasting from? Is he from down in El Paso again, or what's the deal?
Riverside. I'm broadcasting. I'm calling from Riverside, where I'm testing this out tonight. the senior student is saying this is a good phone, so I'm testing my phone out to call on my own show to call in.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to take your cue. I think you're onto something.
You can do that because call in as long as you have the number on your phone, or then you just push.
I was struggling to keep my phone from there was a hobo that was he wanted me to take his picture earlier, and I didn't think that was right, but I know what you mean. I have the call-in number though.
All right, and then just have it and just push it in, and like again, you called in. I mean, there you go.
Yeah. Apparently Sundays works for other people too. For everybody that's shown up, we got ACR Chopper and.
Can I float out one negative for Sundays?
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Just to be contrarian, it's going to be a little more difficult to have the dollar store beer drinks for some people. If they got to work in the morning, if they have a beer, they might wake up in the middle of the night with
That's the only downfall.
That's the only downfall.
But I have a new revolution.
Right, we'll definitely be drinking on that one.
Well, there's always gluten.
I have at least one drink.
There's always gluten.
That's going to be on Saturday.
Or what day? Well, it was Saturday. But
the Ramones said all I want to do is sniff some glue, but I don't advise that because the Surgeon General doesn't like that type of thing. That's what I heard. And also, I think Uncle should be a candidate for Postmaster General in 2023. I'm just throwing it in there, Uncle.
Right.
What is poster?
That's a good postmaster. He's the head of the USPS mail service.
Well, if I was that, I would straighten this all out.
Would you go undercover?
That's what I'm saying.
Watching that.
That's the idea.
No mailman going by. Just going by.
Uncle, you should hide in the mailbox, and then when someone tries to steal it, you jump out at them.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be good.
No, I saw that might be dangerous. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy tried to do that, and then another guy knew the guy was in the mailbox, and he came up with a pistol and shot into the mailbox. I don't know if it was real, but I think it could have been an old Golden Girls episode, but I think it was real surveillance footage from the 7-Eleven.
Oh, wait a minute. I did hear something about they're stealing 7-Eleven stores. Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah, there's people have been stealing from 7-Eleven stores since 7-Eleven stores opened.
I saw a crazy thing on the 62 highway today here in Yucca Valley again. Highway Patrol, California Highway Patrol was following somebody with their lights and sirens on. They were right behind them, and the car would not pull over. So they just kept driving down the highway. And then I saw more. I don't know what's going on, but they would not pull over. I don't know how that ended, but I know they got more cars after. That was crazy.
187. Code 187.
Was there a chopper?
A car going up there today, huh? Well.
Yeah. A lot of cars. Busy out here now. Yeah, it's busy out here, Uncle.
Are you hardwired into the...
It's going to be busy. The reason why it's going to be very busy up there is because the people are now deciding to say, let's go up where there's nice air. And everybody that wants to go to the mountains or up on the hill, they're all going. And that's why, and it's getting so crowded now that they're building all over the place up there.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Pretty soon you're going to wind up, you go to any, like down here, going to go out of the hill, go down wherever you want to go. There's food places all over the place. There's going to be
They're going to have Congos on Giant Rock.
Hello, I'm fine. Who are you from? And who are you? Who is it? And where are you from? Hello. You're on here.
Hey, Uncle, it's the Count.
Tony. Hey, go over the top. Hey.
I can't stay too long. I just wanted to say go Phillies. I'm wishing them luck in the World Series.
Now we're talking baseball. Yeah.
And that's it. I gotta go.
I'm with you, Count.
Go Phillies.
Oh, that's it, Count.
All right, Count Bupper. It's a good message. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my old team too. So I'm pulling from. Yeah, baseball.
Talking about baseball, I was still waiting to know where Eddie is. What does he think? I know he's shaking somewhere because I shake him up and he calls me. He usually has me on the call.
Hey, Uncle, this is Chris.
Hello?
I gotta go, but I wanted to say congrats on the time switch and go Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, you like it? Yeah. You like the
Thanks for calling, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
We'll talk to you again, man. Take care of yourself there up in L.A. He's in L.A. right now. Yeah.
I thought Chris was sober, spent Kent.
Sober, spent.
No, that's not the Count. The Count just was on and saying about the Phillies. He dropped out.
That too. Yeah. Lots of good calls tonight, Uncle. Lots of good calls.
Even I'm not there, they call for me.
Yeah. Oh. What is this? Another one.
Oh, who's this on? Who's this on the phone and where are you from? Hello?
Caller, you're on.
Oh, we got the echo out the wazoo.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, that was trippy.
Shrimpy.
Caller, are you there?
Is that Jimmy Echoes?
You there?
You've got to turn your device off, caller.
Turn the show. Turn your radio down.
I'll try and bring you on again, but you gotta turn your device off, whatever you're listening to the show on. Just listen to it through the phone, okay? Because that just caused an echo effect. Let's try and bring. All right, never mind. They hung up. Sorry, guys.
It still counts, Uncle. I said caller.
Still counts.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're up to, but it's a lot. We're up there.
I'm over the
Doing good.
I'm over the top. I'm over the top.
According to the name on the caller, ID, your name is Bob, I guess, or you're calling from a phone with the name Bob on it. So yeah, what you got to do is you turn off your radio and then you call into the show, and that way we won't have that echo effect. Because I don't know, you're listening on your phone at the same time or whatever, but it just caused a repeated echo loop. So if you want to call in, shut off your radio, then call in. You'll hear the show as soon as you connect, okay? Sorry, guys.
Good PSA.
Thank you, Chuck. Yeah, absolutely. Boy, we got a lot going on here tonight, Uncle. This is exciting.
Yeah. I told you, if anybody doesn't mind, I didn't want to jump on your front show in the middle. That's why I jumped, and I said earlier, I called in 10 minutes early on mine. Before mine. That's why I did that. Because,
Uncle, this means that you can call in from Florida.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Florida. There we go.
If you're on vacation.
Yeah. Well, because I got the number here. I got the number on my phone. The object is you get the number on your phone, then you can call them in. Even if you don't know the one, you don't even have to dial the one because it sets in the one on the call.
So yeah, everybody make sure you save the Ocelli Radio Network number in your phone so that when one of the shows is on, you can just, speed dial it. And the number is 319-527-5016. Yeah. Save that number on your phones, everybody.
Put your number down and just boom. There you go.
You need it.
If you're from the USPS and you got any inside scoop on Aaron and Uncle's mail issues, call in. We can Chuck can use one of those devices on your voice, so it would be garbled.
We need a live connection to a live show. I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
How Chuck feel about that?
Man, the live show is really popping off here, Uncle. I'm impressed by how many people are here, and just the atmosphere of it all.
Did you ever find out who that person is in up there that's calling in?
Oh no, but somebody was listening from Banning again tonight, Uncle. So not just last week, but they're listening again. It sounds.
I want to know who it is. I want to know who it is. I'm getting aggravated to know who this person is. And I have to
Banning listeners call in.
Did you put your card on any bulletin boards?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think. If I left a card somewhere back there, that would have happened. I don't remember doing it. Maybe. I don't know.
Drop some cards. You know something? Drop some of my cards down in there. I do that. I've got a couple of cards. Just drop some cards in the land. People pick it up. I'm going to ask that.
Uncle, speaking of mailboxes, here's an idea. Speaking of mailboxes, you could go to a neighborhood and you could go put an uncle card in people's mailboxes.
Yeah. Just walk. I don't want to mess around with mailboxes.
Is that a way to get a shot? Maybe
it's a way to get in jail.
You know, it's funny.
This guy don't think this guy's the one doing the mail.
It's funny.
Not illegal.
I stick. If I had uncle cards right now, right? I stick my own business cards in mailboxes when I go out with Kim to do her Uber Eats job, right? So,
there you go.
So if I happen to be near a mailbox while I'm sitting in the passenger seat while she's dropping off food or whatever, they get a couple of Chelly.com business cards, and if I got pens on me, I'll throw a pen in their mailbox too. So I've done that.
There you go. Chuck's already on it. He's already on the mailbox.
If you gave me some uncle cards, I would just clip them. You know, I put them in a little clip on the pen. I stick one of my business cards in there and I toss that in the mailbox. So, you know what? You guys give me an uncle card, I'll stick an uncle card with the Ocelli pen, and then they'll have two cards, my card and yours.
Well, you know those banks, the mailboxes too?
Yeah, of course.
We just got to get the cards. We just got to get the cards. I'll tell you that, Chuck.
Yeah,
I know.
The banks.
It's just that.
The banks in New Jersey. The banks in New Jersey didn't have mailboxes though, Robin.
Well, I mean, not banks, or just like the big sections of mailboxes, like the ones that were stolen.
Yeah.
Are those possible? Yeah. Are they sealed where you can you sneak a little card in the side of everybody's, or are they sealed up too tightly?
Some of them you can stick a card in, and some of them you can't. I know that for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Exactly.
I'll have to check that out I'm actually going to check that out in my local area, because maybe I'll just start sticking them in those.
I'm not going. I'm going to have to give a disclaimer and say that we don't condone putting anything in mailboxes, because technically, I think only the post office is allowed to do that. But you can throw something on somebody's porch.
But people do that all. But you know what, Aaron? People do that all the time, though, with flyers and things. They always did, where they would stick flyers in people's mailboxes. And I know technically it might be a problem, but I don't think anybody ever bothers about it. And if they don't like it, they just throw it away.
He's trying to get on the good side of the USPS mafia.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I already did wrong. I'm trying to dig back out of this hole now.
They are connected to the FBI. You realize that U.S. postal offices are all FBI FBI field offices. So
they scan. They mail.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. So you got to be careful.
You're right about that.
You got to be careful. You're right, Aaron. I'm dangerous like that. I know. That's why I'm on the FBI.
They've got their own investigation team. They do.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Aaron has a file like I do. I don't know.
Yeah, you should put in an FOIA on that one.
There you go.
Yeah. It could be interesting.
It's just a shame that this is happening. People in the
it doesn't seem like a coincidence, does it?
They're coming to us. Where's the mail? Where's the mail?
You know, I hate to be a killjoy here, but you realize you've only got 7 minutes left.
7 minutes.
No, we're nearly there.
Yeah.
Ask any woman I've been with. That's all I need.
Yeah. But we got 7 minutes.
And that's including snack time. That's including snack time, right, Robin?
That's right.
Hey. Yeah. Hey,
gosh.
Jimmy, what you been doing? Have some talk. What happened to Jimmy?
I think he was keeping quiet because of the feedback on his phone. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Jimmy?
What's up, Jimmy?
Nothing much.
Jimmy's chilling.
I love Jimmy.
Are you?
Just hanging, Uncle. Just hanging.
Are you burning the dubs like I am there, Jimmy?
Yeah.
You better believe it.
There you go. Keeping the system, keeping those cannabinoid receptors filled so that no germs can get in there.
That would be that slightly reduced reaction time that he has there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. But you might want to get the shout outs here because you still got Jimmy on the line and Robin. So I don't know if you want to take turns and get the shout outs in before we're done.
Let's hit the shout outs. Okay. Who's got the first shout? It was Jimmy, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's go to Jimmy. Jimmy, who you shouting out to tonight?
Here's a shout out to what may be the last week for many veteran quarterbacks. Who knows? Rough week for Aaron Rodgers. Rough week for Brady. Rough week for Goff. I don't know. Here's to all the quarterbacks that pull for, even though you always let me down. All right. Peace.
Sounds good, Jimmy. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you soon, man. Robin, shout outs. Who you got?
Robin, next.
You know, I'm going to shout out to all the cricket players out there, the retiring cricket players. Shout out to those guys. It's been a good run.
Good. They need shout outs.
We're talking sports. I was getting an obscure sports reference in there for.
Yeah, since Count and Chris dropped off the line, you mind if I take him get a shout out in here, guys?
Yeah, go for it, Chuck.
Just want to let everybody know that still that offer is available. Any donation made to the network, if you send me a mailing address before Election Day, I guarantee I will send you at least a handful of the stickers, the new syndicate stickers, the artwork designed by Aaron. And, concept was mine. I gave it to Aaron. He made it happen. I turned it black. It's now a sticker. I'll send you a handful of those, any contribution made to the network between now and Election Day. And it's all helpful and all useful, and I appreciate it all. And so anybody who wants to get in on that, I'm making a list. So please do, and make sure you include a mailing address if you make a contribution. And that's blindjfkresearcher@gmail.com. That is the PayPal address, and you can contact me there as well. blindjfkresearcher@gmail.com. Thank you guys, Aaron, and welcome for letting me do that. Mm-hmm.
Where can we see these stickers, Chuck?
If you look in the chat room, my avatar there is basically the sticker. It's reminiscent, an homage to the Godfather logo, the puppeteer thing, and it's the Ocelli.com, Ocelli Syndicate, Ocelli.com sticker. Simple concept. Aaron did the artwork, like I said. And so thanks to him for doing that, and thanks to anybody who drops something in the tip bucket. It is all helpful, useful at this time. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Good shout outs there. Uncle, you got a shout out?
You say something. You want to shout out first, and I'll shut the show down when you go.
Sure. Okay. I'll just shout out to everybody who showed up here for the live show, which is a lot. Everybody in the chat, on the call. There's so many of you. There's ACR Chopper, Creative Accidents. I don't think I missed people in the chat. We had Sally Doll. We had
Christy
Count.
Aphrodite.
Of course, all the calls.
Yeah,
Christy Aphrodite's there. So all sorts of. Glad to have you here on Sunday. So keep listening on Sundays live. Call in, be in the chat. Makes the show a lot more exciting. So thank you everybody for doing that. Uncle,
Amen.
who you got for a shout out?
I got a shout out to all the quarterbacks that had the seizures that they can't play for a couple of days. And a shout out to them that they're well enough they can play now. And
like Tua.
Other people, like Tua's one. And everything else would, for everybody else that called, and down to Chuck, and you, and everybody else, for them, for a shout out. I can't think of it.
All right, yeah. Okay, sounds good. And our social media is at Uncle Podcast, Instagram, Twitter. Follow those. You can listen live every Sunday on Ochelli.com. The website is UncleThePodcast.com. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Uncle, bring us home.
And one other question. I'm glad that everybody likes the Sunday opening up, Sundays instead of Fridays. But I know the problem with the drinking. That's it.
Well, we'll work it out.
There's our show. 278 show is gone. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.